Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with y'all exactly what we've been doing during this whole quarantine thing as our morning routine, or I guess I should say my morning routine. The kids don't get up till later, so I try to get up as early as I can. Some days are earlier than others, but the earlier I get up, the more I have time to myself to do the things that I like to do. So today we're waking up around 7:30 and I've been trying to drink water before I get out of bed. Being pregnant, we need to drink as much water as possible, so starting as early as possible is the best for me. I've also been trying to work out as much as I can. My goal is every other day, so it's not too much for me to handle. And the workout that I do is not super invigorating, so it's not a whole lot of cardio, all that kind of stuff that I don't like. Just something to stretch, something to center myself, and then obviously to work these muscles since we've been home being couch potatoes. If you guys want to know what I'm doing, I've left everything down below in the description box. So if you are pregnant, or even if you're not, and you want to give it a try, something you can do at home by yourself, then it will be there. I know with most people, having to stay home is a lot different than what they're used to, but I have now been a stay-at-home mom for about, I think it's been like 2 years. So for me, it's like nothing has changed, except for more people are staying home longer throughout the day, if that makes sense. So that's the only thing, I feel like by the end of the day, I'm drained from dealing with everybody at home. But other than that, I'm loving it. I love having everybody home. I don't like having to cook all the time, so that's a bummer. But I want to know how you guys are doing. Are you guys doing well with this? Are you going crazy? And what is the one thing that you cannot wait to do when they finally tell us this is over with? Let me know down below. So lately, I have been obsessed with this one cold brew drink from Starbucks Coffee, but I have failed at making it at home. So instead, when I'm home, I like to make my own kind of hazelnut mocha with whipped topping and chocolate drizzle. I am drinking decaf coffee, but it is called Texas Pecan from H-E-B. If you haven't tried it yet, they also have it in regular. It's seriously delicious. I'm having an apple and some yogurt this morning with my coffee. I do love yogurt. I love apples too, but yogurt is always my go-to. The only thing is when you're pregnant, you're hungry all the time. And for me right now, I'm always hungry, but everything that I think of to eat just doesn't sound good to me. So I'm having a hard time finding the actual meals and snacks that I like to eat. I feel like I start eating something and my taste buds have changed, and then I don't even finish it because it's just not what I like. Other than this coffee right now is my favorite thing. Now that I've made my coffee, I've gotten my breakfast, I've worked out, the next thing I like to do is have some time to myself, whether I'm watching the news for a minute. I'll also put on a podcast or a playlist, and I like to journal. I also like to read from my Bible and write anything down that's in my mind for that day, or even at least put a to-do list down of the things that I'm wanting it to get done for that day, which don't always get done, but we try. My go-to podcast right now is Joel Osteen. I just love the uplifting sermons, and he has some really good real-life stories to tell and to relate to. We went to a small bar with neon lights,
Talked about everything that was on our minds.
After my podcast is done, I like to pull up this app called Jesus Calling. It's a really good daily devotional app, and it gives you some really good verses to go over if that's something that you like to do. I usually read over it a couple times, make sure that I understand what I'm reading, and then I'll journal a little bit about anything that speaks to me, and then I'll take a minute and I finish this with praying, either thanking God for everything that we have right now, especially with all that's going on and so many people that are suffering. We're very blessed right now. And also just asking for guidance throughout the day. I've heard people say this all the time, that if you wake up in the morning and you make your bed, it really helps you throughout the day. And I always thought that was kind of dumb, but I've been doing that lately and at least making the room tidier. And I will tell y'all, it has put me in a better mood and kind of made me feel more productive. So I'm going to keep doing this. Plus, it makes the room look really pretty. So I like that aspect. I had just gotten these pillows from TJ Maxx, I think before all this happened, and I love them. They're from Ray Dunn, and I swear, you guys, they hadn't been on the bed but one day, and my daughter squirted her baby food all over them, and I had to take the slips off, thankfully, and wash them, but they're still stained on the back, and I'm so upset. Now, most people may think it's weird that I'm putting makeup on when I know I'm just going to stay home, I'm not going anywhere. But for me, if I put makeup on, it like gives me pep in my step. I feel more productive. I feel like I'm ready to take on the day, and I feel put together, which then makes me feel better. So I do wear eyelashes, and today you will see I'm not putting them on, obviously, because I'm just going to clean the house. I do them some days, and some days I don't. It's just a preference for me. But if you've never tried this before, and you know we're all at home right now, take a moment one day and put a little bit of makeup on if you don't already do this, and I will tell you, it will really, really help your day.
I'll try my best to always be there. And I want you to know that I'm lost without you. I'm not without you. I hope I can show what you mean to me, 'cause I don't know what to do if you go. I just don't know what to do if you go. I've been so selfish and made you believe that you're not good enough, but you're all I need. I take you places that you've never been. I would give you the world if you let me try again. Yeah, just give me one more chance. I swear I'll try my best to always be there. And I want you to know that I'm lost without you. I'm not without you. I hope I can show.
Now that I'm done and feeling pretty, I need to make sure to take my vitamins, my prenatal vitamins, of course. These gummies, I like them, but I don't like them. I like that they're gummies. The only thing I don't like is I'm not very big on the taste. They're kind of an orangey lime taste, and I'm not really into it, but I'm going to finish the bottle because I bought them. I'm also taking fiber. If you haven't watched my other video, I'll leave it linked here, where it talks about all my first trimester must-haves. This is something that I will be taking throughout the whole pregnancy, and you will see why if you watch the video. My favorite product of all is this Mamma Mia tummy rub butter. I love it. It's so creamy. It smells really good. It works well. And if you guys want to try any of this stuff out, I will have it all linked down below. As you can see, my able baby, he's awake. He's always the first one to wake up in the morning out of all the kids, and he always comes in to see what I'm doing. So after this, I'm probably gonna have to get him some breakfast. I try to make sure that the kitchen, or at least the sink, is cleaned out the night before, but you know what? That doesn't always happen. We get busy, we get tired, it gets late, and I just don't want to do it. So this time it was definitely piling up, so I had to make sure to get at least another load in the dishwasher before I even had room to make breakfast. So as you can see, speed it up a little. I'm trying to get all of this put away before the rest of the kids wake up because I know they're all hungry. So I need some breakfast for them.
Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down.
This boy loves his apples. It doesn't matter what kind they are, he will eat them all day long. I swear it's probably at least 6 a day. We run out of apples really fast. So I have to make sure that we have apples on hand at all times. I'm also on my second cup of coffee because it is so delicious. I got up early, I feel like I deserve it. I did my workout. Hopefully this isn't canceling out what I just did. But it's so yummy. This whipped cream I got from Target the other day. And then I'm using Nesquik. Usually I use Hershey's, but we were out of Hershey's, so Nesquik is next best thing. I also want to talk about my cute little mug. I just got this from Target also, and I think it is perfect.
Good morning. Good morning. George,
Even if the sky is falling
remember this day.
This is just a reminder to go wash your hands with some soap, or to have your kids go wash their hands, because y'all know, especially if you're home, we don't think about this very much. One thing I really like about everybody being home right now is breakfast time. We all get to sit together and hang out, even if it's just for a couple minutes before the kids want to run off and have fun together. This never really happened ever, especially with Georgie in school. He was always gone early. Nick was gone early for work. And on the weekends, we were all so tired. We just really didn't do it. So I love that we get to do this now. As you can see, Georgie's awake, baby girl's awake. Her little cheeks are so cute. She's so sweet. Is there anything that you've noticed that you're doing more with your family lately that you have never done before? Let me know.
I was just a little girl when my mama used to say, ooh, happiness requires work every day. Tell you
The kids have always gotten their Flintstone gummies, but lately I've been adding a little bit of extra vitamin C gummies to their regimen, I guess you would call that, just to make sure they have a little bit more in their immune system.
I can get my own. I just said I can get my own.
Plus, they don't really care what it is as long as it looks like candy and tastes like candy. So I could probably give them tons of vitamins as long as they're in gummy form. I don't know how long this is going to last, but I guess they do make gummies for adults too. So, I mean, I take gummies as prenatal, so maybe they can have gummies their whole life. Yeah, this is me finally starting the dishwasher because I forgot to. Last but not least is baby girl's breakfast time. She usually wakes up the latest, so it gives me time to get the boys' breakfast and our breakfast before she gets up. So she's having a few different things. She still has no teeth that have come in, and we have tried to give her different kind of food, and she still chokes on it. Like, she hasn't gotten the total hang of gumming things with her gums since her teeth aren't in yet. So she still gets these pouches, but she can't eat these little grain bars since they're pretty mushy, which is nice. But we are just hoping and praying for those teeth to finally come in. Does anybody else get a kick out of watching babies eat, especially when they're learning how to put their fingers to their mouth? I just think it is so dang cute. Of course, we don't look like that. We look ridiculous, but babies, I could watch my baby girl eat all day long. She is so cute. Okay, so kids are fed, they're playing together, hopefully nicely. So I'm getting a minute to myself, and right now I'm at 17 weeks pregnant and my lower back is already starting to bother me quite a bit. So I've had lower back problems for forever. I was born with scoliosis, I have disc problems, I've had injuries, and I have arthritis. So it's inevitable that during pregnancy it would get pretty intense, but usually it doesn't happen till later on in the pregnancy, so it really sucks that it's happening already. I wish I could describe the pain to y'all, but it's so hard to describe. If you know what I mean, then you know what I mean. But I did find this product when I was pregnant with my first child. This is my fourth, if you guys don't know that yet. And I seriously love their products. It's called Mama Mio, but this specific product is called Lucky Legs. Excuse me. So I found it because I was a hairstylist for a long time. I worked full-time during my first pregnancy, and I was on my feet all day long for hours and hours, and my legs would get really heavy. So I started putting this on my legs and I really noticed a difference. And then I thought, well shoot, if it works on my legs, then I'm gonna try it on my back. And I love it. So I definitely keep this around. Even when I'm not pregnant, I use it when I have pain. It smells really, really good, and it's all natural products, so it's super safe for me and the baby, which I love. So you don't have to worry about any of that junk. But this is what it looks like. I'm sorry if it's kind of dirty. I've had this one forever. Wish it would focus. There we go. Lucky Legs Mama Mia. It comes in a little pump bottle, and then I pump it out like this, and then rub it in, and then I go onto my back and just start rubbing it in. And I'm serious, y'all, it smells so good. It's not like Bengay or icy hot or any of that kind of thing. You're not gonna feel like cold and then hot or anything like that. It may feel a little bit tingly, but not very much. If anything, it just smells really good. It penetrates the skin, and it just makes your muscles and your joints feel so good. I even rub it onto my hands afterwards just because it smells so good, and it's so creamy. It's not oily, so it's really nice. It dries really fast too. So if you guys are interested in any of this stuff, I do not get paid by this company. I'm not like a partner with them or anything like that, but I just love their products. So if you guys are interested, I will have everything that I've shown y'all today linked down below in the description box. I'm also going to link this sweatshirt, Mom Mode. It's from Amazon. It's super comfy. I would say true to size. I'm wearing a medium, which is usually what I wear. I will say though, it's comfy right now, but when my bump gets bigger, it's probably going to be too short around the belly. So I might order another one in the pink color in a large. That way I can wear it throughout the pregnancy, just because it is very comfy and very cute. I love it. So I will have all that linked for y'all in case you want to try it out. What are you doing? You wearing them? Are you trying to wear the shorts, Mama? Okay, for this project, we need food coloring, we need cornstarch.
Oh, I'm gonna pick the one. I'm gonna pick
and conditioner or lotion. So that's the one we got.
Lotion? Why do we need lotion?
That's how you make it. Okay, each of you get a bowl. Here's yours, Georgie. Here's yours, Abel.
What are we trying to make? George, you get blue, I'll get red.
Orange.
No.
Orange or blue?
I want orange.
Okay.
This is not blue?
It's like a turquoise.
Okay.
Okay.
We made
One cup of this.
it. Oh, I want to do that. Oh, you want that. Just grab it with your hands and make it like a ball. Mine is a ball. Ladies and gentlemen, look at my beautiful ball. Now spread it around. Whoa. Okay, that somebody got some blood and then put it in here to make it food coloring. Whoa! Look. Daddy's colorblind. She doesn't even know what. View it, George. View it. View it. It's green. It's green, George. Maybe one more. This is a brain. Look at his brain. Look at my brain.
Oh my goodness.
It's my.
Jade, what are you doing, Mama? You trying to put your clothes on?
Daddy, look at this. This is
softer than Play-Doh for sure. It's so nice.
Feel it. Mine is blue.
It's definitely softer than Play-Doh.
It was green.
What color is this?
Red. No, it's orange.
Glava, this? Are you?
It's orange.
Are you colorblind?
No, I think he just loves the color red right now.
What color is Georgie's?
It was just green.
What color is Georgie's shirt? Not boring.
Whoa! Stay on there, please. Can I make everything also flat? I need to make everything also flat.
So I guess so I think the boys are occupied for a little bit. Hopefully they won't fight. That's always the case. Now I'm gonna change baby girl because she's not wearing any pants and she's wearing the shirt she slept in. So I'm gonna change her clothes and then hopefully just chill for another hour or so and hang out if I can convince them to watch a movie together as a family. So I'm gonna do that. But yeah, this was our quarantine morning routine. Mom of 3, pregnant with the 4th. Crazy life, stuck at home, you know. So hope y'all liked it. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. I would love to hear from you. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye. What's that? What shirt do you want to wear? Which one do you want to wear? You want to wear the camo? What about camo? Will you wear the camo? Oh, okay. Yep, you like that one? She always wraps it around her neck. That's a swimsuit, baby. We can wear a swimsuit. How about the camo shirt with some gray pants or something? Just nice and comfy. Can you wear comfy? Okay. Sounds good. I like the camo. Good choice. That's my favorite too, baby girl. So many choices.
Cause the best thing about it is I know I'm coming back. Oh, oh. Of all the magic places in the world I've been to, this is where my heart is. Oh, you know it's true, no matter where